So we've been super judgmental on some OnlyFans girls, some hussies, some wifey material. Let's maybe try to keep it positive for someone that doesn't get a lot of positivity out there. So how familiar are you guys with Jake Paul?
Oh, I love that.
Okay, you like that guy.
DJ
So
Paul.
green means, yeah, that guy's a stud, he's awesome. Red is, fuck that guy. Go ahead.
Jakey.
Green or red?
Jake Paul.
All right. Okay, we got a couple of reds. For the last time, ladies, this is really not that fucking complicated. Nobody's gonna, oh, you put red? Okay, we got some 3 reds, 3 greens, gotcha. So what is it about Jake Paul you're not so much into?
I don't know if he was the one who went to Japan and did like the...
That's his brother, Logan Paul.
brother's
Nice try, Marissa.
I just think he's douchey.
He's a douchebag.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Total douchebag.
Yeah.
He's too obnoxious for me.
He's obnoxious. Okay, I'm glad we set that precedent. So you think he's douchey, obnoxious, and obnoxious, and you're basically confusing him with Logan Paul. Gotcha. Now, let's see what he has to say, and maybe you might think twice on your comments about him.
Yeah, I need a little
So
more
pull up this article, Malik. So Jake Paul's looking to step out of the ring, grow up, and basically he's discussing financial freedom and his future plans with his girlfriend, Shuda Lira. Okay, he said the following. He's going to stay. The reason that he's working so hard at doing all this right now is that he dreams of marriage, family, and kids in his future. This is why I work so hard, to have financial freedom, so when I'm older, I won't have to work, and I can basically, after they're born, spend as much time with them as possible, be a great dad, be an awesome husband, just be that ideal guy. Those are some of the paraphrasing of his words. So this douchey, what was the other thing? Selfish, obnoxious guy is sort of coming into his own and basically saying, I'm working this hard, developing a name for myself so I can have financial freedom. I think we can all respect that. So he can be an ideal husband, father, and family man. So Marissa, I get it. He's sort of douchey, he's sort of obnoxious, I get it. Based on some of the language that he's using and the words that he's using, does this change your perspective on him at all?
Recently, he said that recently, right?
Yes.
So I haven't heard that before. It does, because I do respect somebody that wants to provide and take care of their family. I think that's really admirable.
So what is it, go deeper, what is it about someone like, you thought he was a douche,
Yeah.
but now when he's talking about being a provider, protector, family man, loyal, husband, all that, just those words, let's see if his actions align with his words.
Right.
Just those words alone, what does that do for your perception about him?
I think that it makes me look at him differently, for sure. In a more positive way, definitely.
Gotcha. Is that something that you would want your future husband to basically vocalize, those exact words?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Alondra, you called him
Obnoxious.
obnoxious. All right. You know, he's getting a lot of eyeballs being obnoxious.
I mean, I think it's cap until proven. Like,
Okay.
So that's just what it is.
So you're saying that he can talk the talk, but can he walk the walk?
Can he walk it, yeah.
But even those words alone, does that make you look at him differently whatsoever?
A lot of people could say a lot of things.
Okay.
It doesn't mean nothing unless they do it.
Sounds like you're the kind of girl that some guy lied to you, told you some shit.
It's like, don't be Capelino over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Al Capone over here.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know. That's just how I think.
What do you have to say, Christy?
Well, I didn't know much about him. I was just going based off his appearance and the few videos I've seen of him. But I think that enlightens his values, like why you guys did say Miss Nikki Baby was dressed that way because of her brand. Maybe that's just what he pushes out in his brand to make money and support his family. So if that's what he has to do for the time being to support, hey, I respect it.
So just green or green? What are you gonna say?
Well, I think it's all just showbiz. I mean, isn't his girlfriend currently trying to sue someone now for revenge porn because she posted a picture of her own? She posted a picture of herself naked.
I think that's her ex-girlfriend, and that's also Logan Paul. You're still getting them confused. That's Logan Paul. That's Nina Agdal. That's the Japanese thing.
You're right.
You're gonna have to do your research.
I do.
As an attorney, you're misconflating what's going on over here. So again, we had 3 and 3 last time. Just based on the words alone, put up a green or red, whether you think that this is the type of guy you could see yourself settling down with, just based on the words. Green, yes, husband material.
I said he was
red, no,
still
still
red.
obnoxious, not gonna happen. Okay.
I never said I'd
So you have
settle
not
down
changed
with
your
him.
opinion. After changing
No,
your
listen,
opinion.
like that's admirable to want to provide for your family and everything, but I don't I wouldn't personally
Got
be
it. Okay.
interested in him.
How about this? Let's play one last game here, and then I want to get the gentleman here. He said, "Listen, I'm doing all this for financial freedom, so I can basically be a family man, married, take care of my kids. This is why I work so hard, because I want to be with them all the time." From a lady's perspective, who has kids here? Kids, kids. What, like, if you could encapsulate in a sentence or two what you want your perfect man, your ideal husband, to vocalize. Again, we're just going based on words. What do you want him to tell you? Like, meaning, I got you, baby. You're never gonna have to work again. I'm gonna be your, like, whatever it is. What do you want to hear in your ear?
I want to hear, Marissa, I love you so much. You're the best. I'm gonna spoil you. I want to provide for you. Yes.
Spoil and provide.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you're the girl that did not
Number
have money
4.
in the top 3, right?
It was 4.
Four.
It was 4.
Cognitive
It was number
bias.
4.
Got it.
Top 5.
Go ahead, Chrissy. What do you want to hear your man elaborate?
I want him to tell me that he'll be a good influence for my children, lead them in the right path, help me with the responsibility that I have right now, love me, protect me, respect me above all. So yeah,
Okay.
those are pretty much it.
What are you gonna hear?
I mean, I don't really want him to be talking the whole time. I just want him to do it.
Okay.
It's like, baby, you know how I am, so just do it.
Just do
But
it.
damn, based on
Just
words.
Nike this thing.
No,
All right,
fuck
let me-
your words.
Yeah, I got to tell you guys, ladies, we're getting a lot of eyeballs here because there's a lot of nipples popping out. Just check in on your nipples every time. Guys, you good? Any dick flips? You got? All right, you guys got a hole in your jeans.
Yeah, we do.
And from what I heard about you, John,
Not
it
an
might
accident.
be peeking out of one of your kneecaps. Just keep it kosher. Raul, you're big on mindset. You're big on intentionality. You're big on basically, are your actions matching your words? So when you hear even Jake say something like this, is he starting off in the right place? Like, you're an expert at this kind of stuff. When you hear all this, what's your takeaway?
That's the evolution of a man. He was a warrior. You know, he's giving up his warrior mentality to become a king. But he has to go through and he has to prove himself.
Yeah.
Right now, he's saying a lot of shit. Can he back up the shit that he's saying? Right? But knowing what we know about him, and the guy is determined. The guy, like, one of the things I love about him is that he's using the hate to continue to provide.
Yeah.
And now, if it is true what he's saying, man, he won. Respect. He won
Exactly.
because he used all the haters. He made some money. He's financially free. And he's gonna build a family. So respect.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ian?
man, he's weathered the storm. He's a kid that grew up in the spotlight, which is a challenge in its own. And so everyone saw his trials and tribulations, but his spiritual path has been enticing to watch too. And I'm really glad he's going down this path. I'm glad to hear that he wants to start a family.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting because we have a different perspective because we went to Jake's house when he was planning to become a boxer. He had just put the ring inside of his house, and we hung out with him. I went there thinking he was a douche, obnoxious. My daughter wanted me to get some stuff signed from him, and I was like, I don't even want you anything from this dude. But when we left, and she knows, I said, I like this guy. He was telling us then what he was about to do in the boxing world, and he was doing it for attention and eyeballs and to make a ton of money so he could check the fuck out. So now, looking back to that, I'm like, this dude did exactly. I mean, when we're in our 20s, we're all gonna do fucked up shit as young people, but this dude did his thing, and he's gonna leave with hundreds of millions of dollars on top
Yeah.
of it. Like,
Give us
mad
the
respect.
evolution of a man. You said it earlier that it starts off one and then ends up a king. Give me that evolution
So
again.
the first step is peasant, right? We all become peasant. I start with peasant, the victim mentality, teenagers, victim mentality. Yeah. Then you find a warrior in you. You find that edge. You wanna create that provider mentality, right? So now from the warrior, there's 2 opportunities. You become the sedated warrior, which is the guy who just wants to look like a warrior, but inside he's full of insecurities, full of doubt, full of fear. He projects, and that's why he's blaming on women, and he's using women as opposed to provide for them.
You're saying sedated warrior.
Sedated warrior.
Okay, what does
Sedated.
that mean exactly?
I like
He's,
that.
he's
Sedate.
no longer a warrior. He just looks like a warrior, but he's sedating, drinking, or
Fake news.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
doing everything to position himself as a warrior, but he's not a warrior.
Gotcha.
Those are
But
the
that's
type of-
where
10-minute
a man
warning.
goes to a tunnel.
10-minute warning, Adam.
So what Jake has gone through is that tunnel, that tunnel of the rite of passage. From that tunnel, either the king rises, or you become a sedated warrior forever.
Yeah.
So he's become. I mean, as long as he completely focuses on backing up his words, he'll become a king.
Gotcha. Here's what I like about this. We talked about who do you want to be, PBD, your next 5 moves, like actually being in tension with your actions. Look, you're talking to somebody here who I'm saying like vocally loud, like I want to find the girl that's going to be the mother of my children. I want to be a good father. I'm vocalizing this, but it's taken me 40 years to realize, oh shit, this is what I want. If you asked me when I was 30, I would be like, bro, you know, FBGM, fuck bitches, get money. Like that was my entire mantra. And I feel like it's incumbent on every man out there, especially, look, I'm not talking about the guys who are like getting married when they're virgins. Like, that's not me. I think everyone knows that. Like, if you want to find the show that's advocating getting married young, being a virgin, like, you got the wrong guy. I think every man, again, the test driving cars, you need to go for the three-step evolution. You got to go from being a fuck boy to a fuck man to just acting like a man. And I feel like I'm evolving. I'm past the fuckboy stage. I'm a fucking man now, but I'm just trying to become a man. I think everyone sort of needs to just go through that evolution. And good for him for basically saying, look, I get it. I was a teenage superstar, making all this money, but there's an end of goal in sight, and that's becoming a family man. And I feel like that is the goal for, especially in America. PBD talks about this all the time. The wrong people are having kids. Okay? The right people, the guys who are successful, that have the right mindset, that can afford all the kids, should have as many kids as possible. The problem in America is we got so much baby mama culture, wrong people, not taking care of your kids. It's good to see someone like this step up and say, look, I'm about that life, let me go deliver on that. Respect.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.